Whoa, everybody! Into the Splinterverse is back, and we've got a pretty big announcement today. But I'll let Bebeomega give it to you guys.
Oh, we have an announcement. Hello, everybody. Uh, Apparently, we have a big announcement to make. And I mean, I don't know if I'm reading it right, but probably it's the one that we are keeping in sync with the ever-changing Splinterverse reality. So the team decided to move to Thursday. And guess what? We decided we're moving to Thursday as well. So, I mean, it doesn't make sense to make a Monday show about something that was mentioned on a Thursday. And not that we are tied up to what's said in the town hall, but it will be nice every other week to have something nice to talk about, brand new. So yeah, that's what we decided, and we'll see. Maybe we can even make two shows a week. We'll see. I mean, no promises, but for now, starting from this week. Are we making Thursday show this week?
Yeah, I think we're going to try to make a Thursday show because
So,
I think Matt tried to delay the town hall because he wanted to wait till they had something to say. We should have the roadmap for the new year to talk about, and that'll be a fun show to do. So tonight's show will probably be a little shorter. There isn't as much to talk about. There hasn't been a lot of big updates in the weeks that we were gone. Shout out to Tails and Stock Jockey who were here early at the beginning.
Happy
And
New Year, guys.
it's been basically, the one thing I'm still digesting, and I just haven't been in a hurry to do it, is the land 2.0 white paper, but that's really because it's coming out so long from now. Also, during the break, Baby Omega's aware, but I got the flu for 3 days, and then I got better, and then I went and to Legoland with my kids and got food poisoning because we ate at McDonald's before we went in. So I started throwing
You
up in the
should them
bathrooms.
should their asses off, man. You should sue them
I,
for
I
their.
started throwing up in the bathroom at Legoland, and it was quite, disturbing to some of the people there.
Yeah, it's not a fun
Hey,
Legoland
Virus, good to see you. Good
experience.
to see you. But man, me and Virus have had some back and forths in that champion battle, and at least I beat him occasionally. But he is a very good player, I have to admit. I
Oh, we
know
know that.
they like to give him credit for maybe being. I think it's Aftersound likes to give him credit for being possibly the number one player, but it's pretty competitive up there in the champion. I made top 50 that first season, and then people learned how to deal with the cards and got better with the ones I haven't bought yet. And so I've been hanging out at like 70th the season after that, and we'll see where I end up this season. I'm still hanging out like almost into champions too. So,
Good for you.
oh, hey, good to see you, People's Guild. No, we just took some time off because the team took some time off. Crypto was kind of in a holding pattern. We have possibly major news with the Bitcoin ETFs going live, and then we can see what that's doing to the crypto market. I can tell you guys, I haven't been buying DEC. I've been doing my same thing where I've been buying packs, selling the golds, and selling the extra legendaries that I get, and then waiting for my DEC to go back up um, from my rentals and stuff like that. And then when it gets to a certain point, as long as packs are $4, I've been buying them and opening them, but only like 10, 20, 30 at a time. Um, my rebellion I haven't really done any. Have you done any big buys in Rebellion recently? I mean, I'm sitting
No,
kind of in the same place.
I do the same thing as you. I'm just whenever something comes from the selling, and today actually I was thinking about buying, but then I saw how low DC had gotten. And I'm thinking now it's not a good time. I calculated Hive engine in game and buying actually from the game shop. And yeah, they're pretty close. Like in game buying in game at the moment from the market and buying from the team pretty much bears the same cost when you count the vouchers. And Hive engine is like 3,000 DC cheaper, or even less, probably around 2,000 DC cheaper if you buy it like if you convert your DC into Hive and buy it with Hive. So pretty much all the same options, but I'm willing to wait because I believe DEC will go back up, so my DEC will have more value when I'm transferring it to packs. But pretty much I was doing what you were doing.
Yeah, we got Plato in this just coming into the stream, so hello to you. And this is maybe a question I'll throw since we got some pretty big players here in the game. Is Manaroth going to keep going up or down? Because I got that lucky pull 13 on my 800 packs, which allowed me to max him out. And since I had bought a couple at $25, um, prepping for only getting 8. Or no, I put like 11 or something like that. But I still got 5 on the sidelines. I'm glad I held them because they did definitely go up from that 25, 30, 35 range to now almost 50. But is this card with no more printed going to go higher than this?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it will go higher, but it's something that is limited supply. So,
Probably depends on this, right? If this can
well, I
actually
mean, it will
go
go.
higher, then all the cards go higher, right?
It's about timing, and I don't think when it reaches to a $50 value, I don't know how far can it go more as a modern card. I
Yeah,
mean, I
if
know it
this
will stay for a while,
continues to
but
dip, if this dips down to like point 0.9, oh, and we have Ink showing up. Hello there. Good to see you, my friend.
hello
Um,
everybody that I haven't said hello to.
that then selling him for 50, if he's still selling for 50 and DEC is down to 90, point 0.9, you get that extra 10% boost on the DEC you pull in.
But why you think it will go down to 9?
I don't. But I said if it does, then I might start to think about, because sometimes when DEC starts to dip, I start to think about selling cards that are not dipping. It's just something that I do because
But what if it
I
goes
need.
up to 99 cents?
Yeah, you're right. If it goes up to 99 cents, then I should have sold them right now. But I'm just saying that around the 10% is when I start to get kind of interesting. So
Yeah, I don't know if you check because I just saw it because I just got the last one sold, but Inevitable shoot to around 40 something dollars, and there were like only 3 on the market.
what's a gold Waka worth? That's
So
interesting.
somebody was
Waka's
buying.
Waka's a lot more in the meta nowadays than he used to be, but he's also printed more than Manaroth. He's printed more.
I don't think you can compare a summoner with a monster though.
Well, Doctor Blight and Manaroth are both monsters, both promos. Oh wow, nobody is selling one.
Well, you were talking about
Oh
Flacca,
no,
not
wait,
Dr.
that's owned for sale. I was on the wrong page.
No, but
Apparently, 245 is the current answer to that question, Stock
why
Jockey.
you talking about Dr. Blight when it was about Waka Flocka?
Oh my gosh, I collect on. I have no idea why I'm looking at gold. You're right. I'm so sorry, guys. So Waka, but I don't have a gold Waka.
Well,
Why didn't he
you
come
can
up?
click on the tab when you open it. When you go for sale, you can change between regular foil and gold foil. Go up, up, up on the
Yeah.
right,
Okay,
up
for
a little bit
sale.
up. Yeah.
So none. So there are none on the market. So that's why you're asking, Stock Jockey. Wow, that's interesting. All gone. So a normals are going for what? 17. A gold foil. I mean, it's kind of funny. It gives you a 10% bonus, right, on your earnings, and it has quite a lot more PP if you're putting it onto land. But you probably wouldn't want to put him onto land. But he's also not for sale, so I'd say you're probably looking at somewhere around 250 to 300 is my guess. But then again, with nobody else playing him, like on the market, you could try to list it higher. Like I would just, if I had one, I'd be listing it for like $1,000 or something.
Uh,
I don't know because there's none for sale, so that's interesting. And thanks
yeah, I
for
think it has to do with a lot of like some rebellion prices have gone crazy, so maybe that in overall shifted the whole like
like
how
it's
you
just
would perceive that the money for a certain card.
Yeah, he has become so much more usable because he's the only 3 cost summoner, and the in the low mana, the lineup that I've been using with him, and I might actually have an example to show you that's just been doing really really well, and I think somebody beat me down with it. It actually lost here, but see it won here. And so you do the 4 cost that gives the magic damage. You combo it with like the 2 cost and the 1 cost. Then you got the 0 cost with the silence. Then you got these little mages, the life sapper.
Yeah,
And
but
I know most people.
that only works in a scatter shot rule set.
No, this is just really low mana.
Okay, but I
It
mean,
you know, but because you give them all the poison, and so then see
but
he's
see,
landing
that's
those
what I'm saying.
poisons.
That's what I'm saying is like it's a wasted poison. Like when you hit somebody with a poison that already has a poison, it's a wasted poison. So
I guaranteed poison on the first monster on the first turn is more helpful than you would think, because sometimes literally, like in this example, it wasn't till the 4th time it got attacked that you got that poison.
and you could have had four monsters poisoned.
Only if I would have won every one of those coin flips. And
Yeah.
I'm not good. I'm not good at winning coin flips. Watch, let's
Well,
see
okay,
how
but
many attacks it
that's not
takes
the
to get
point
it.
though.
See, look, didn't win it there, won it there. So it's one of those things where sometimes focusing in, like if it was a little higher mana, you're
You
right.
could
I
have
would have
lost
put.
this one, man.
Oh, I could have, but after it was there,
See,
after I poisoned him, it was
yeah,
good game
twice,
because of the life leech. So
twice he was not able to poison you.
yeah, so I mean, but that lineup is really really strong. I lost here, but it was just like too much sneak. So they took out the back row, and it was ugly. And
Oh, okay, but
maybe I got a
yeah, I'm,
little bit cute because this mana was a little too high to try that lineup. Like there was, as you could see, look what he had on the other side. Those are bigger monsters. So I don't know what I did here. I did not spend my mana, but I
I
had
don't know. I
just
just
won a
think
game with him,
I
and
think
I
Waka
thought,
is really good with all the options of now double shot scatter shot monsters in death in general. Doesn't have to be only in low mana, but that goes the same way as in down, as I've always
people,
preached.
we got the People's Guild coming through with the and my brain is like not remembering his real name, so I feel bad.
Jangles.
Yes, Jangles. Thank you. That's what happens when you take 2 weeks off, guys. I
Be
start creating the
Jangles.
names behind the names, but flank monsters is a very interesting thing, and if more of them come into the play, because right now I think the flank monsters, except for the white, the one on the life team, are kind of weak,
Yeah, have you
and
watched Bulldog's video on the live flank monster?
no, I didn't, but it's really good with Manaroth behind it. I know that. I see it a lot. So I didn't need, but but yeah. Oh, a flank summoner would be interesting. Ink wants a gold one. Let's see if we can catch out here. Yeah,
Well,
one
flank
hundred eighty-seven
summoner
dollars
wouldn't
for
be
Waka is interesting, but that was for a maxed Waka.
wouldn't flank summoner be Billy the Wise?
No, no, but Jingles, he's the only 3 cost summoner that I have in modern. I'm forgetting about the dual cost summoners. Sorry. So you're right. There are a
Yeah.
lot of them, but I don't have maxed out dual cost summoners yet, so I'm not using them. So yeah, and Scattershot is super meta now, which is something funny. It went from being not meta at all to super meta. Like
People are hating on it. People are hating on the
yeah,
ASIC because of the stupid scatter shot, and now almost every
well,
battle is.
the reason why Scattershot got so popular is because the Grimbarn Dune
I know why.
lineup and the inevitable lineups are just ridiculous. And if you have to attack those 2 guys, you lose. So you have to attack somebody else. So it's pretty crazy, pretty crazy. And we had Gathering come in, so he wanted to say hi and Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody out there.
Happy New
Hopefully
Year to
you had
everybody
good
that I haven't
holidays.
said yet. Yeah.
We had this debate at work today. How late into the year can you say Happy New Year? I think we're allowed
The
to do it,
first
everyone,
time,
because it's our first time back.
The first time you see somebody, I mean, in the month of January, I mean, I think.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm actually impressed through the whole like off season here of Splinterlands, guys. The whole no updates, nothing else going on. We've actually still held the 3 cent mark. We've still held pretty close to peg,
Oh,
with
but
with no
Bitcoin is
with
pumping.
radio
Yeah.
silence from the team, and at a time when if people were going to liquidate because they needed a little extra money for the new year, for Christmas, for any of those type of things, we didn't have a big sell off. It doesn't look like, so that's nice.
I think all the people that were to liquidate, they liquidated prior to that. So it was
Yeah,
at this
I was
point, it's like
burning
whoever was,
SPS at three like 3.5 like up in here. I was burning SPS, and so I'm like,
I
hey, it
did,
was a good
I did,
move.
I did a little bit too. And what I'm saying is like whoever wanted out is probably out because after land was out, I don't think anybody else wanted to move anymore because I mean, obviously, a lot of people were frustrated with that, but then that got solved, and then there is like, I mean, happy holidays, whatever. We don't need really any information around that time. So yeah, but yeah, it's definitely good that we don't see. Although it went from 37 to 307, so it's kind of like still down.
Yeah. That's a little bit disappointing, but you know, I really think until the Bitcoin ETF stuff happens, either with a yes, which is what everyone thinks is going to happen, or some kind of wild no, altcoins aren't going to move. Your like top 10 are going to move right now because nobody's dumping their Bitcoin right now. They're holding it. Nobody's dumping their ETH. They're holding it. They're waiting for these run ups to happen, and then they'll start to go into these other coins. Um, and an example is, like I had those 2.5 Ethereum, and I only brought one Ethereum into the game because I didn't need any more because I ran out of cards to stake, and I don't plan to bring on any more money until they start letting us unlock our um, soulbound for land because I have
Why you can max
all those.
your rebellion deck?
Well, no, I have because Rebellion is still $4 a pack. So, and I have
It
a whole
won't
year to buy those.
if you're waiting to get cheaper, it won't get cheaper than that.
I'm not. I'm just buying them slowly. There's to me there's no need to rush right now because
Well, how about missed opportunities?
the only thing I would want to rush for is when the airdrops start to come, but we those haven't officially been announced, so I know I have at least a few more weeks of just milking it slowly, saving up some money slowly, and hope because I would rather bring that Ethereum into the game if Ethereum runs the last like 1.5 of it, if it's at like 3K or 4K, because Rebellion packs are still going to be $4.
I
Maybe.
understand, but it's about the missed opportunity. Like you just said it yourself. Waka is my only 3 mana summoner. Well, guess not. He's not. And I mean, of course you do you. I'm just thinking that I don't see Rebellion getting any cheaper because there is no reason for it to get cheaper. The packs, I mean,
Yeah,
and I
what
think
I'm waiting for, and this might never happen.
a more expensive Ethereum. I understand.
No, no, yeah, more expensive Ethereum, yes. But the thing I'm really waiting for on the summoners, um, do. What am I on? Let me
You
just
have
reset.
selected probably just Dragon, so reset, yeah.
And summoners. So what I'm really waiting on for these is to start to see stuff like this. This is literally what I've been checking for. Are
Yeah, did you
these?
see the difference in BCX?
Well, yeah, I know this is only 27, and
Oh, I
this is
mean,
only
just I'm just
67.
saying that there is like people obviously at the moment most people are doing what you and I are doing. Like they whenever they're buying packs, they're buying them off the ones that are already in circulation. while every day we get packs being burned. So
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
that's
think
that's because they're a little bit cheaper to just buy what's in circulation, and but
uh, yeah, I understand. I'm just saying that that means that the amount of packs is diminishing every single day. So it's not like people are buying them in bulks and then they need to get rid of the cars. See, the people that bought in bulk packs, they're selling the packs, and those packs are little by little drying up. So I don't see where the cheap summoners will come or cars in general will come from,
well,
to be
I mean,
honest.
I feel like these have always been about 40 cents. There hasn't been a lot of movement up or down in them. But what I've been waiting for, or for some people to start giving up on them, just giving up on the idea of getting a maxed one, realizing it's too expensive. I don't use it enough. Let me dump this level 5 so I can come in and I can scoop up 67 copies at 41 cents.
Which
But
is what
I,
single copy costs anyways.
yes, but if I wanted to get 67 of them, I'm going into 42 cents. And I might even be going into 43 cents depending on how many are listed here, or 44.
Okay,
So there's some
yeah, I get your
slippage there.
point, but that just increasing the amount of cards at that particular price. I mean, if you're buying every day a couple, like
Oops, that's
the
the wrong
price
one.
that you're comfortable with, I'm sure people will be replenishing that same price. So
See, like
at the end of the
here,
day,
you can't do that here. So, I mean, if you want to go even a little bit deep, you're pushing this up to 50 cents, 60 cents. So I'm hoping to kind of, snipe the market on these comments. Like here's another example of a good one. So this
which
is
is
somebody
also
trying to liquidate this one.
40 cents.
27 copies at 40 cents. That's not bad, especially since, it's not, there's only a few for sale before you're at 42 cents. So these are things that I'll be looking to do to get like 20, 30 copies without having to have any slippage in price. And I think it's going to happen with these because they're expensive to get to high level. I think they're not very effective in the game. They're just not. Like I hardly ever lose to them unless it's one of those really weird rule sets. And those just don't happen that often to really affect me. And if death's available, I end up just playing Waka, and sometimes I beat them anyways. So it's they're just not dominating the game enough for I think
Because
most
there are not
people
enough of
to,
them in the appropriate level. I mean,
yeah.
that and water in the same battle is kind of like wicked. So, and people start realizing that. I mean, an asset or whatever his name was, it's just, I mean, he can give so much utility to that team that's just insane, man. Cleans and a heal. And that means like he was going every fucking single time. So yeah, I mean,
I finally ran into this guy today, and he did beat me. So that was interesting.
did he
First
beat you
time
with
I
the
played
poison
him,
or with the melee attack?
he did the melee attack debuff on my team, but I think that was the right move. But it was still the first time I'd seen him. I'm gonna go to the
Yes,
chat, catch up a
jungles.
little bit.
Yes, jungles. I agree with you.
So, yeah, gathering. There is only going to be 2 town halls a month. It looks like no more town squares. Honestly, the town squares didn't have enough people join those calls for it to make sense in my mind. It'd be interesting maybe if somebody could pitch them just on like a Discord town hall, just with typed question and answers, maybe with like a few members of the team there or something like
Like
that, if there was a reason.
the office hours of the GOG.
Yeah, like GLG office hours or something if we really needed it, but I don't know. I
I
didn't
don't think
feel
we
like
do.
those did very well. Another idea would be maybe if they wanted to expand After Sound's role, he kind of does a town hall every day. So, or like 2 to 3 times a week. So maybe he could host a town hall, or they could just have other people guest host them occasionally. I wouldn't say I would be able to do it. I have a 9 to 5 job. So unless they wanted to do a very late night town hall,
Ooh.
I don't think we could ever host one, but maybe they would at that case. But the team doing them, um, to be honest, those were never very informative, except for maybe for a couple small leaks that weren't even
Well,
real.
to be honest, lately the town squares were just town halls, like just with a different name. So, but we all agreed a while back that a town hall every single week just doesn't make sense because, yeah, they're starting to fill it up with let's bring this person from the team, let's bring this guy from here and there, and people like sometimes it gets boring. I mean, I have nothing against people get recognition, but it gets boring. Like you're waiting a whole town hall to hear something uh, meaningful, and all you get is somebody's story. If you want to hear people's story, you can just listen to Bejangles in their podcast, the People's Guild.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, or there's our show, there's After Sound show, there's Walking Keys show, all
well, we
those
don't really
shows.
talk stories of people. We actually try to talk about the game
Yeah,
itself.
we do try to talk about the game. So Virus wants a voucher dip. Do you feel like we'll get a little voucher pump when the chariots come out, or do you think most people have enough?
If we didn't get on the pre-sale, I don't think we'll get on the wagons. But what do I know? Just I'll be right back. 1 second.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree that I don't think we'll get a big one. I mean, I have how many vouchers do I have? I have 1,000 on SPS change. I have 893 in the game, and I did buy up another 1,000 on Hive Engine, so I have close to 3,000. But I get more every single day, so it's hard to like really want to buy a lot more. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Have you done the math, Virus, to stake one leveled up full team? How many wagons is it? Has anyone done that math really quick? I guess we could do that while he's gone, right? So all of Rebellion, all the cards. So let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across. On no wait, 4, 5, 6, 7 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 70, 84, 85, 86, 87 cards. I think I have at least one of every card. So there's 87 cards in the set. It's 5 per wagon, right?
Yeah.
Divide by 5. So you need 17 and a half. We'll just call it 18 wagons to stake your playing deck, basically. And there were 30 vouchers. Is that right?
I thought it was 10,
I think they upped it to 30. Chat,
but then I
maybe
missed
double
that
check
part.
if I'm right. If I'm right, it's 540 for one full set, which is pretty much what I'm going to be staking. I might buy a couple extras because I have some extra mana roths and some other
Yeah,
cards. But
I think I would need some extra because some of the gold foes that have not sold by then, I would probably want to
yeah,
stake
like I
them.
have I have one gold foil Grim Bardoon that I'll probably stake into a wagon because I'm saving it just to see what happens with it. But Jangles is reminding
Oh,
Virus we are
come
we are at a
on!
low.
I think it was 2,000 per wagon. Come on,
It was
guys.
let's see. Let's see what the chat is saying. I'm trying to catch up here, but
Well, Django saying 50.
oh wow, they went up to 50. I had heard 30. I knew they were going up.
What is that? A
We
bidding
kind of
show
covered
now?
that
Like
Play-Doh
somebody gives
and
who gives 60? Somebody 60, 60, 60. Come on, do I hear 60? Do I read 60? Come on, 60, 60. Who is saying
Bolts,
60?
thanks. It's good to see you. Yes, we are back, and we should be more regular again now that we're getting past there. So yeah, and I agree. See, I think we were all like, just let's just have them twice a month. That's still a pretty good cadence, and hopefully we won't have as many where there isn't much going on. So it
Well,
tells you
to
at the
to
top
play
right.
those
Oh
points.
yeah, 87 results. I didn't have to count them. Well, you got to see me count them anyways, Fiverr. Sorry. But Django thought it
to,
was
to
50. That's interesting.
to play those points that it will be after maintenance, yeah, but it will be before next maintenance. It's like it will give some days to actually prepare for whatever is coming big that was announced. I think it will be no different. Like Monday, Thursday, I, to me, it's all the same. I guess some not for everybody, but for me, I don't really care what time of the day.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
I don't have a big deal with it moving from Monday to Thursday. Um, to be honest, Thursdays would be pretty easy to like if it was going to like a Friday or like changing to weekend ones or something like that, that would be kind of rough. But no, Plato. We did announce at the start we are going to move the show to Thursdays. Because our show was on Mondays because of the town hall, and we want to be able to break that stuff down earlier when it happens as opposed to 3 days later when nobody cares. It's just better for views and everything else. So, okay, so Virus says he's pretty sure it
yeah, I
is
saw.
50. I had definitely heard that it went up from 10. I thought it
Well,
was at 30, but
then I guess I need more.
yeah. So, okay, so then it's 87 times 50.
Oh, that's not correct because it's 87 divided by 5 times 50.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. 87. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. 87 divided by 5 times 50, but then
Or
round it up
yeah,
900. Okay.
87 times 10. Yeah.
Yeah. And Plato, I should start to do some more solo videos again. I hadn't really been doing those for a while. And maybe occasionally when I'm doing a solo video, I'll bug this guy and see if he wants to join me on it.
Who's that?
But you're at least
Of
on my
course.
screen. You're above me, so hopefully
Uh,
you are on the
okay,
stream.
let me change here as well. I'll move myself up. Oh, I cannot.
So
I'm not even co-host anymore.
no, I made you a co-host.
And why you cannot? Usually before it was
But
happening.
maybe you just can't move me around because I'm the host. So
No, that's you can move
that
it.
might be why you don't get to swap it around and stuff like that.
Well, I was just doing it on my end, not stream end, but yeah.
Yeah, I will admit though, guys, I have been playing a decent amount of big time over the break. That's kind of what I was doing, was playing Splinterlands, playing big time. It's been kind of interesting to play because it's a really well built game and really fun, but you don't earn anything playing it unless you spend quite a lot of money and buy
I
things.
think World of Warcraft is better built game.
Well, true, but World of Warcraft doesn't support crypto gaming.
Well, I mean, see, if you don't earn any crypto, like, what's the difference
Well,
then?
yeah, but big time actually has like
You
some
can sell
Twitch
gold.
streamers that get
You can
like
get
80, 90 viewers. They're making money playing the game, but they invested quite a lot into it.
Yeah,
Uh,
you can sell gold on secondary markets.
no, well maybe you can actually. No, there's no way to sell
Actually,
gold.
what you can do is you know those coins, like those coins that you were buying that were for 1 month of game time. They actually also you can exchange them for $15 of battle net value. And you can
Oh,
buy stuff like still who's selling like limited edition statues and whatnot. You can say sell those on eBay, and I mean you can make money, and probably you can make more money from WoW than from big time. But I mean, just saying, if we're comparing being a good game, I think there are way better games than big time, not
I
crypto
don't
games.
know. I don't think there are a lot of way better Web3 games than Big
No,
Time.
well, I mean, but it's not really a Web3 game at this point, is it?
Well, it is. It is.
Two
If
and a
you're,
half,
but
two and a
it's
half.
gotta. That would be like not calling Splinterlands a Web3 game because you need to buy cards, right? What Big
No,
Time
that's not the
isn't. It
same.
is not play to earn. It is not like a free play to earn. It's buy to earn. You right. You have to buy the
And that's
NFTs
not
so that you
really
can go
Web3.
into the special dungeons that allow you to earn. Now, technically, in theory, there's going to be a way you could do it for free if you're really lucky. So you can earn these little crystals
Or
when
no
you do
lifer.
regular dungeons, and if you get 10 of them, you can trade them in, and when you trade them in, you have a small chance to get an NFT for free. If you get enough NFTs for free to start going into the dungeons where you can actually earn the token, then you could start earning. But it is not at all for like And then maybe this is good. It's not like Axie. It's not like any of the games where you can just come in, play for free, and start earning immediately. You would have to
No, you can just
grind.
you can just buy yourself up to the top.
No,
I mean, you're buying the NFTs that you need to go into the dungeons
but
and you're
the
making money
the the
straight away.
NFTs are access NFTs. Like you need them to be able to go into the special dungeons,
Hmm.
but your character wears armor that's like regular drops, like if you were playing WoW. So if you didn't grind out the levels and get the drops, even if you bought the NFTs, you would just go into the dungeon and get killed.
No, I mean, there'll be people to carry you, like guilds and stuff.
Mm, I guess maybe I've been in a couple groups with like higher level people carrying me through a dungeon. Um, it's weird and I die a lot, so it's quite annoying. But it's
Do
a
you get the loot at
different
the
game.
end? Who cares if you die a lot? Do you get the loot at the end?
Yeah, but I'm not able to use any of the loot, so it felt like a waste of time because it wasn't one of the dungeons where you could earn the token. I haven't
Oh
bought
wow,
any
so we're
NFTs
talking
yet.
about different
Yeah,
things. Like,
but no,
yeah,
but they still were running me through a high level dungeon. So I see what you're saying. If I had bought stuff, maybe it would have been one where I could earn. But
yeah,
but
exactly. But yeah,
but they do
but let's
have
go back to the real. Let's go back to
other
the real
things.
FG.
Well, sorry, you started asking me questions, so.
I mean,
So let's see. Let's catch up here. Play-Doh. We always need more. Gathering. Magic. Push him around, baby. Okay, he was on your side. What up, family? Hey, Eli's here. Hello, Eli. Good to see you. No, we didn't say Dogecoin. You cannot play Axie for free and earn. It costs more to play Axie and earn than big time. See, oh, it even cost more. What was the Axie effect then? Just how much people were making? That's what it
no,
was,
it's
huh?
like you need three
I
axes to
never
start
got into
streaming.
Axie Tales. Sorry, I shouldn't have
Me
said that
neither,
word.
but I have had people around me. So like you need to have three axes to start a team, and those like were expensive at some point. Like you needed to get like I think more than one Ethereum was a team of three axes, which you actually need to be earning. So it wasn't cheap. In the
Yeah,
beginning, it
yeah.
was, and then it wasn't, as with every game.
Yeah, yeah, solving chaos. I'll talk more about that another time. Baby Omega doesn't want us to get
Oh no,
into
I
the
have
game
to.
anymore. No,
Don't mind, man. Today you can talk whatever you want. It's like it's New Year, man. Have a go. Uh, you can talk about anything big time.
oh, that's interesting. I haven't gotten any items to care about, Bejangles, so I haven't had anything stuck in there. But I wonder if he completed their KYC process. They have a KYC process you have to go through if you want to be somebody that can like use their rental markets and stuff. So it's a little annoying. You're gonna have to pay your taxes and all that stuff. Um, Not that you shouldn't always pay your taxes. Everyone always pay your taxes.
That's what?
but but yeah, their rental system's kind of interesting. But they're like if you buy something for $400, it rents for around 20 to 30. They have a few things that are buying for like 600. You can rent them out for like um one of them is renting for like 120, 130 a month and selling for like 650, 700. It's kind of interesting because you'd earn your money back in like half a year or less than half a year. So it's kind of an interesting system right now, but we'll have to see if that keeps up or not. Because the one thing that's weird about their system for a game, it's their NFTs don't actually help you win anything. They help you get into things um, that
Yeah.
allow you to win things. So
I think the only
that's
other
why a lot of their NFTs are kind of cheap because all they do is they have a cosmetic look for your characters as opposed
I
to
think I think
actually being card games.
the only other Web3 game that I'm going to play is probably Illuvium. Aside from that,
Oh yeah, yeah. I
I'm
don't
not
have
jumping
anything
into
for
stuff.
Illuvium, so I don't know if I'm going to get into that or not. I've kind of given up on Stella Fantasy. I was playing it still, and then I just stopped because the Stella token fell apart, and I don't know. You don't see any kind of updates from them that make me want to keep playing that one. I haven't. I've been just now starting to play Golem and Terracore again just today after not playing for like 2 weeks. But that's just because I finally remembered.
Well,
Um,
if anything, you should probably start playing D crops since we're partnering with them.
uh, I don't have any decrop stuff, but apparently I can get something or something.
Yeah, I mean, if there is cross promotion, you probably can use.
Yeah, let's go ahead. We were going to talk about those. I had them up on the screen, so we can go back to them really quick. So we're getting this proposal for a collaborative event between D crops, right? So it's a New Year's celebration. I wonder if we're already too late for this, even though it's just passive. But
Well, it's more like what the game will benefit. It's not really, but I mean, it's just.
yeah, I don't know, guys. Should we get in? Or is anybody in the chat going to get into D crops because of this partnership? I guess is the
Well,
question.
I wish Papa Bear was here to tell us about D crops more.
It's funny because he plays D crops, but then he never wants to talk about it. So it's kind of funny. And then Gladius Stones for Merits. This I like because I didn't.
I
Even though
care.
most people don't care, I didn't like having to buy them with DEC. So
I'm not buying them anyways. We don't like our s- store or whatever it was needed is not high enough, so who cares?
yeah, my store is high enough. So I mean, I know some people might not like this one because it's taking away a DEC burn.
I think they were
Um,
adding additionally the merits. I don't think they're taking away any.
oh, they're just adding it. Okay, the purpose of this proposal is allowed for more versatile option.
Yeah.
The ability to purchase these items by burning DEC DP was a welcome change, but it was done at the expense of removing the ability to earn and purchase with merits. The proposal amends the decision of merits to purchase them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's choice though.
Yeah,
You,
exactly.
yeah,
So
so yeah.
nothing is going away. They're just adding merits as a payment option. Stock jockey, know what?
I don't think he likes it because he liked the SPS burn. Oh no, or no wait. I asked if they were getting into. They're on a bit of a delay. I bet you he was asking if they. He said no, he's not going to get into D crops because of that.
Oh, okay. Seems roaring 20s.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to leave Roaring Twenties. I put so much DEC into there before it was Guild Power, and we still have high level stuff. And um, he's never been one of our competitive players, but I'll see what happens on that one.
Who's
I don't
retiring?
think I'm leaving.
Who's retiring? What
Um,
did I miss?
no, he's not retiring. He's retiring a lot of his deck. He's thinking about not playing the game and just investing in land. All of his monsters on the land. It's
Who?
oh my god, why am I forgetting the name? Let me hold on. There's so many people in the guild. I don't want to say the wrong person.
It's okay. They're probably not watching our show anyways.
They might be, but no, they're in a lot of this guild is in Australia, so they're probably not. It's Matt. It's Matt, isn't it? Matt Clark. Wait, what is going on here? Yeah, Matt Clark. Duh.
That guy name you forget?
You know what? It came to me as I was getting into here, but at the same time, I was like, wait, but because it's Matt Two Castles Clark, I'm sorry, I have to say the name correctly, and he has two castles in two regions that he needs to go put his workers onto. So
Yeah, I think I read
did,
something like that before. I
and
just
so during the last, they do the stream, the 101 stream, and during that last stream, he
I
mentioned
know.
that he was probably going to go put all of his cards onto land over the next couple months, but at the same time, he did hint at possibly getting his hands on a rebellion deck to play with. So, I don't think I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we've never been a super competitive brawl team. Let's see how we did this last one.
Are you going to show off now?
I went 6-3. That's not too bad. But the guild. So Mary always carries us at the top. Me and her are usually at the top, and then Michael's pretty good. Crypto Llama TV. He's on and off. But we're competitive, and like I said, he's already not doing this,
Oh,
right?
you have like half of the
So,
guild as well, so of course you're competitive.
I haven't heard that Cryptomancer is going to stop playing. Um, but maybe you have Bajangles.
The problem meant that he's also in the guild.
Oh yeah, he did he play this? Yeah, no, but he is in the guild. I'm not sure what you're saying there, but he's Crypto Reaper, Crypto Llama. No wait, no, maybe he's not. Oh no, there he is, Cryptomancer.
Like 90% of the guild is off course.
It doesn't look like he's playing the game anymore, considering his current ratings are 300 and 100. So it looks like he wasn't. Oh, we were against you this time, Virus, in the brawl. Did I beat you guys or did I lose? I'm not sure because I was 6-3, so I could have lost. Who? Let's see. Dragons, Praetorian, Legendary Monsters, Guild of Next Peak Monsters. Which one were you? Peak Monster Champs, Pink Monster. Looks like you guys might have beat me. Or are you guys? I forgot what guild you're in. Ah, you're dragons. Yeah, we never get the top. We never do. We're always in the middle. Because we always have a few people that do pretty bad. So you're dragons. Did I beat the dragons guy I play, or did he beat me? Oh, I won it. Ha! I took one from you guys.
Take this. So you said you're seventh?
Yeah, we were 7th.
That's not like one before last?
I don't think it was.
Or was it 10? 10 is the number of participating guilds or what?
Maybe we were closer to the bottom, but oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So we beat 3 people, but like I said, we always have we always have a few guys that do really bad.
Oh, it's like every other guild.
Yeah. These they might be filling phrase they can't really play well in, so that could be the problem. But they had a tough time. So I always do pretty good. I usually have a winning record. But I would say normally we're somewhere in the middle, 5, 6, 7. We're never near the top. We're just not super competitive. But the Roaring Twenties has never been about being like competitive players. We're just
the
really about
the Olympic players, the Olympic Games. It's not about
no.
it's about participating.
Yeah, it's about participating. It's really just about being in the playing the game and being and kind of being a bigger investor. But not being somebody that cares as much about it. That's why we have the multiple people that have 2 castles and the people with the full gold decks, and why I feel like such a little minnow in that guild.
Yeah, well,
Even though my collection isn't too bad. So, what do you think? We've been going for an hour. We've had our welcome back stream. We're going to be back with
if
you guys
somebody,
on Thursday. Do you guys
if
have
any,
any questions,
yeah,
any topics you
if
want us
any
to touch
question,
base with? Because if not, we might end this one a little bit earlier tonight.
because we'll have a second show this week, guys. Just in
Yeah,
case you've forgotten, this was just a warm up for Thursday.
I was going to check but I got distracted by the chat. Were there any proposals that passed recently? So the restrict gladiators failed. That looked like it was going to pass, but I guess some big votes, including myself, voted it down.
Yeah, yours is not, but yeah, the 2 big votes changed it completely.
Oh, okay. The formattings, that one failed, so that was kind of not great look for Clay. I remember when that one happened and it didn't get through. He was trying to change the formatting and they didn't like what his breakdown at all. Hopefully we'll see another one of these come around.
Oh shit, that
The
reminded me that I have tournaments that
tournament.
I mean, I just remembered like when you were talking that I have actually some tournaments that I bought in. I haven't submit my teams.
Oh, I have to go to Peak Monsters for that one. And honestly, I'd have to read it with you, but we can do that really quick.
No, no, no. I'm just
No,
saying
no,
that.
no, not you.
Oh,
We
well, I
got
mean,
it. We got a requested question here.
well, you're talking with your monitor, okay?
Yeah, sorry. The People's Guild wants us to talk about. Um. Oh, or did that already pass? Justed Brawls collected the contract maker for Crypto.com. Sushi Swap bombed prop. Where is it?
Maybe
Bojangles?
it's a new one that is in
Yeah,
the
but usually it would be on
pre-proposal
Peak
stages.
Monsters, right? It would be over here.
Oh,
Oh, it's
no.
right there. I'm blind. I went right to where it was and I didn't look at it. Okay, we've been presented with an opportunity to participate in the launch of Sushi Swap's new bonding protocol. It's a bit of a complex concept, reframing how liquidity pools should work overall. So I was going to try to break it down. Stop. The liquidity provides like.
Oh, wow. My head is already in excruciating pain.
Okay, I give me a second. This is gonna take a minute. Okay.
Well, you're not here, guys, for our reading comprehension. It's just you here for our thoughts. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
or reading skills, to say. He reads very good with his mouse, though. I mean, you can even see where he is at the proposal stage. So maybe I can do like on the news when they have people that translating into sign language. Oh, see, Django, that that was my joke. I mean, yeah, see, I didn't even know that you asked for a joke, but that was my joke. I was translating Steve's reading with my sign language skills. Oh, ChatGPT does that as well. Okay, yeah, like TLDR, you put slash TLDR and it gives you the information.
Yeah, yeah, no kidding. I should have let ChatGPT like summarize this. Yeah, I love how we want to wrap things up, and Bojangles asked me to take a look at this one. But that's my fault for not being up to date on this, though.
Well, no, but I mean, we ask questions and he's like, "Oh, let me give you guys some work to do."
Yeah.
We didn't ask for topics, Jangles. We asked for questions.
I'm gonna give this a vote because I like this.
Oh,
I'll try to
you
be
already
able to break it
liked it?
down more, guys. But the basics of what I'm getting to this is we're making a deal with Sushi Swap to create a liquidity pool between SPS and ETH on their platform where we fund it. And by us funding it, Sushi Swap is going to allow us to go into some promotional stuff with them, including their Twitter spaces, which I won't be able to join because I got banned. But Well, we'll get some free promotion for the token. We'll get some a chance to do some free promotion for our site, and it's just providing liquidity to them. So it's the same thing as almost getting listed on a centralized exchange. It's very similar. If you wanted to get listed on Binance or you wanted to get listed on Coinbase, you normally have to give them a certain amount of tokens that you actually give to that exchange so that they can provide the liquidity. What this would just
So
mean
they
is
can
provide
drop.
the liquidity. We still own the liquidity. There are some fees that SushiSwap will make if there's trading on the pairs, and they're getting a little bit of a fee for when we initially set this up. But it sounds like a kind of a mix between what you would be doing on a centralized exchange, but at a cheaper amount to get a listing onto this DeFi exchange.
Does
That's how
anybody
I
still
read
use
it.
SushiSwap?
SushiSwap is a DEX, right?
Yeah, no, but I said that like use it? Like I thought everybody's using Uniswap when it comes to it.
I used to use SushiSwap when I was on Polygon, so I'd imagine some
Very
Polygon
bones
users still use it.
to very bones.
But
On
yeah, yeah.
Polygon you can use QuickSwap on Polygon.
But yeah, I do believe that there's no real downside for this, because the upside is maybe we get some more people interested in the SPS token and looking into it and learning about it, as we have a chance to educate people in these partnered Twitter hosted spaces and stuff like that. We get another liquidity pool out there on a thing, and because we're going into Ethereum and SPS, if Ethereum starts to run, it creates an arbitrage opportunity on that pool to like our BNB pool that we currently have, and our ETH pool that is on Uniswap. Because we have an SPS ETH pool on Uniswap. Now if we have one on SushiSwap too, it creates two pairs that can have an arbitrage opportunity between them. It can create some trading games and some interesting things. And so I like it. I don't mind there being another way for you to trade it. I don't see a downside. So
Well, the only downside I can see is bringing into Splinterland's meme coin crowd. But I mean,
maybe, but SushiSwap is just a DEX. I don't think it's
oh, it's
notorious
the
with
dex.
meme
Yeah, it's the
coins.
dex of the meme coiners. Come on, man.
No,
Betting
I don't
bones.
think it is as much, but maybe.
Okay.
But hey, there is a meme coin aspect to SPS. We've always talked a little bit, or at least I have, how if the DeFi heads start to look at our flywheel and think it's interesting and think that this is the next Terra Luna, this is the next Iron Finance, this is the next 1000X token, if enough people get into the DeFi side of our house and a bunch of DeFi meme coins, people want to push SPS to $10, I'm going to let them do that. Okay? I'm
Yeah,
not going
but
to stop
it's
them.
not.
I'm going to let them come kick the door down. And
Yeah, but
those of us
SPS is not.
already holding a big bag
It's not a meme coin,
will
so it
be very
doesn't have the
happy.
same appeal. They don't. It doesn't have the same appeal. It's not a meme coin. It's not like flashy and whatever. It's like all the media talking about it. So, I mean, unless Elon wants to come and make SPS meme coin, but then again, do we really want that?
Yeah, I guess Trash Panda is throwing something out. Since you are creating this bond and you're providing that liquidity to a DEX, in theory, we own the liquidity and you can pull it out. But if it's in a contract that got exploited, that money could disappear.
I just don't know.
That
I mean,
pool could get drained. But
as you mentioned, we already have a Uniswap pool like for people that want to use Ethereum. So I mean, that's okay. I guess um, one more avenue for people that want to exchange Ethereum for SPS, but still,
you know what, Stock Jockey? If SPS went to $10 and you were not rich, then you need to be buying more SPS while it's 3 cents. Not that that's financial advice, but if you don't have enough to where $10 would get you rich, maybe get a little more.
And stake them because it gives you even more.
Because even if you only had 1,000 at $10, you'd have 10 grand. That'd be pretty nice.
And also buy some nodes because they give you daily
I'll tell
SPS.
you those 1,000 SPS burns I did to create some DEC to buy Rebellion would sure hurt. Remembering.
Pizza memories. Stevie, the new pizza.
Um, do we need to make a substantial ecosystem split after SPS stop being given out for everything? No. So the SPS white paper has always said that it's going to be the DAO's responsibility to take over SPS rewards when when the white paper is done paying out. When that exactly is kind of debatable because some of the pools started a little bit late. Some of the pools haven't even been tapped into. Things could still be moved back around. And the DAO is holding a ton of funds. Nobody ever wants to see them use those funds, but like in a pinch, they would, have to buy SPS if they didn't have SPS. This is one of the reasons why the original mini sets were going to be sold in SPS. The idea was to fill the DAO up with SPS, and then the DAO could hopefully do the rewards. In the future, they would hope that rewards could get smaller because the flywheel has taken effect. If you have SPS, not at $10, but at a quarter or 50 cents in the future because the flywheel has diminished the supply that's out there in the ecosystem enough, then when the DAO takes over the rewards, their smaller amount of SPS, they can create a new battle that will have some kind of vote on like how much SPS per month do we want to give for battle rewards, and that'll be where it comes from. Could there be a day where there's no more SPS rewards given out for playing the game?
No.
If the DAO wanted to do that, I guess that could happen. I don't
No,
see that.
because it's the same with Bitcoin. Like it will get on diminishing
Yeah.
returns in a way that there will be less and less and less. Because obviously, when also you don't have it liquid, the price goes boom. So you don't need to pay that much in rewards, as each one will be worth more.
Yeah. That's the basic idea of all of this. Is that the land, the team before the SPS white has been fully distributed. They finished land. Land is out. The flywheel is in full effect, and SPS is hopefully pushed up quite a bit. And then the DAO starts taking over rewards for the game, with the funds that the DAO gets from the various way that the DAO gets funds. And since the DAO earns money from pack sales, is the new way that we go forward. That they will do investments into Splinterlands and then get that money from the pack sales, then get that pack sale money, and they'll have to turn that into rewards.
And they're getting packs as well, so they
and they're getting packs and things
premium.
like that. But it is going to take a real responsible, DAO to do things the right way and to not dump the DEC at bad times, and if you need to buy SPS in the future and things like that. Or maybe since the DAO has a ton of DEC, they could switch rewards back to DEC for a little while. I mean, there'll be a lot of votes that could happen in the future, but that's basically where the money's coming from. Trash Panda is going to end this with in 10 years we'll all be millionaires. Sadly, the nuclear fallout will make that a moot point.
I don't think there's anything more we can say after that, so you guys are doomed. Guys. Watch us for the next 10 years because then you'll be sorry if you haven't, because you'll be missing it and you'll still die. So,
but it was great. It was great to be back. I'm glad to be feeling good again. It's good to talk with all of you and you tonight again. I hope everyone had a good holiday, and we'll be back on Thursday to see what they're gonna release in that roadmap.
Yeah, so don't miss us too much. We'll be shortly back in 3 days. So see you guys then, hopefully, and enjoy the rest of your week until then.
Bye, guys.